Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest XI. Last time on Dragon Quest XI, Michelle the mermaid killed herself. What the fuck? Anyway, she left us something back on the island before she literally melted herself. So we went back and found a harp that lets us travel under the sea. There, we meet the mermaid queen, and she gives us the green orb. Mission complete. Now, it's time to head to a region further west in search of more of these orbs. What adventure lies in wait for us there? Let's find out. This is Dragon Quest XI.
Alright, we have to use this underwater passage here. I wonder if it's like an actual passage or if it just like teleports us over there kind of thing, you know? Let's do it. Let's see what this looks like. I would like to actually see what it looks like under there. Like, oh, it just teleports us. Oh man. Oh well. I guess I'm asking for too much. All right, here we go. Oh god, it's French. I don't speak any French, chat. I'm gonna be mispronouncing everything. To the French in my chat, I apologize in advance. All right. I apologize for butchering your language in advance. Hello. It's booger monsters. Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna hang out with you guys for a little bit. I'm gonna have everybody fight wisely and have Serena heal, and I'm gonna fucking kick back and relax with you guys for a little bit here. Bonjour, Wanderer. Are you in possession of unwanted mini medals? Then take the left fork and come visit us at l'Académie de Notre Maître des Médailles. I'm pretty sure I really butchered that last word, but there you go. All right, but first I'm actually going to... It's a metal slime! It's a fucking metal slime! Hold on. Oh, but wait. Oh, these don't count, do they? They don't. It doesn't count when they're being ridden. Later, Gator. All right, there's a campsite up through here. Yeah, insomnia is no joke. I used to suffer from insomnia. I don't think I had it nearly as bad as you do, May, though. And I ended up getting it under control finally, but it took a fucking hot second for sure. All right. Okay, here we are. That thing over there. Or how the fuck we get over there? It's like stairs going down there. Oh, please, May. Oh, please, May. We know the truth. We know the truth. Hey, I got a red eye. Whoops. Hello. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Time to do it up and go to the school. I probably should have grabbed my horse. Fortunately, though, it's really not that far away. We just need to cross this bridge over here real quick. And go this way instead. Yay, more story. Here we go. Kind of expecting something to be hidden in the bushes here. No, nothing. All right. See what this is all about. Wow, May. Neath the branches of the birches, daffodils sway and swing. They're not actually singing. Hello? Hello? Oh, I'm supposed to do something. I'm like waiting for them to continue and they're fucking waiting for me. All right. Here among the graceful gardens, budding young ladies sing. I'm not singing it, May. There's no fucking song to sing it to. How the fuck am I supposed to sing it, May? We'll stride across the wide, wide world and hunt for mini medals low and high. But our hearts live forever in l'Académie de Notre Maître des Médailles. I completely fucking butchered that. It's okay. Feel your pain as a bard.
Allez-oop!
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Très bien. A splendid rendition, girls. Now, to your lesson. May
Yes,
you
sir.
have a maximally fruitful day on your journey to become miniature ladies par excellence.
I will not be able to mimic that accent. I can't do a French accent.
All together now. Merci, Monsieur Médaille.
Medaille. Oh.
Merci, Monsieur.
Look at them! There's some monsters in here. Kill them with fire.
Merci, mesdemoiselles.
I'm talking about the little girls, of course. You panicked.
What have we here? It is not so often that we receive les visiteurs. It is a minimally common occurrence, in fact. Incroyable! I do not believe it! Young man, it must have been fate that brought you here. Destiny! La Providence! I sense a great power within you. A power of maximal significance. There is much to discuss, but not out here, eh? Come to my office, and I will reveal all you need to know. It is nearby, a minimal distance. You will see.
This guy is very eccentric. Really, Voltali? Dumbledore let himself go. That is no Dumbledore. That is a little gay man. A little very, very, very gay man. All right. Oh wait, Dumbledore was gay. I forgot. Okay, well maybe it is Dumbledore. Who knows? Maybe you're right. Don't worry, I'm not a bad slime. I'm a goo slime. I'm practicing how to pick up mini medals like a graceful lady. With my bouncy body, I can grab them 10 times faster than anyone else. Look at me goo. Okay, that's disturbing. Good day, sir. We are the proud members of Les Mesdemoiselles Magnifiques. I can't do this. Oh my god, this is gonna be so painful for me, chat. Oh god, this is gonna be so painful. An exclusive club for only the most dedicated disciples of grace and elegance. We are currently practicing the proper way to pick up a mini medal. No self-respecting lady would ever collect one anyway but this. Okay. Skill for the bad puns alone. I've only just joined this school, so I don't really know what Madame Mousse is. It's some kind of cake, right? If I keep doing what the big girls say, do you think they'll let me have one? The ideal form we seek to recreate is that of La Collectrice. La Collectrice? I don't know. The figure immortalized in bronze in the school gardens. It is based on the Academy's very first chef de classe, Lady Minette Maximilian. Ah, if I could have but a fraction of her grace. I listen to all of my French viewers. I must, like, issue all the apologies for how badly I'm butchering your language. I am so sorry. There are two things you need to become a master fisher person: a never say die attitude and patience. It's the same with collecting mini medals. Though the road you tread may be dark and dangerous, it might also lead you to great treasures. Push her in? I might do it, May. I'm Zazie, the leader of the roughest, toughest girl gang in the academy. We live by a single rule: don't do bad things to good people, but stuff the rest of them. Oh shit. Problem is, I've gone and broken it. Have you met Madame Wallop, my form teacher? She's one of the good guys, but I accidentally stole her favorite whip and threw it down you know. She might seem to be all sweetness and light, but when she gets angry, she's seriously scary. If she finds out what I've done, she'll have my guts for garters. If I could get a replacement, I might be able to get out of this without too much trouble, but it turns out you can only make them with a fun-sized forge. I might as well face it, I'm stuffed. Hold on, you're some kind of globe-trotting adventurer, right? You haven't happened to pick up a fun-sized forge on your travels, have you? If you have, it would be amazing if you could help me out. Well, will you make me a new whip for Madame Wallop? Sure. Thanks a million. Let's get started then, shall we? I found a set of instructions for making the same type of whip in the library. Here you go. Okay, lashings of class. So I learned how to make Queen's whips. Okay. I'm sure that Sylvando will appreciate that whip. I kind of think we should make it for Sylvando. What do you guys think? You didn't mean for the slime thing. Did better French and Holy Grail. Oh my god, Michael. Alright. Madame Wallop's a classy lady, so a bog standard one won't cut the mustard. Sorry to be a pain, but I'm gonna need to have a +1 version or better if I'm gonna make it out of this alive. Oh, don't even think of equipping it yourself. If she finds out a boy's had his grubby mitts all over her special whip, there'll be hell to pay. My life's in your hands, adventurer. Forge me a whip fit for a queen and let me make amends. Alright. Alright. We'll do it. Not right this second, but we'll do it. What's this over here? Hello, mister. My name's Chantel. Do you remember all the words to our school song? Shall I give you a reminder? Alright, get ready to sing along. Here comes the official school song of l'Académie de Notre Matre des Médailles. Neath the branches of the birches, daffodils sway and sing. Here among the graceful gardens, budding ladies sing. Okay, are we supposed to, like, we've already... Oh. I see. I thought I was supposed to, like, choose from dialogue options to see if I actually knew it, and I was gonna hilariously fuck it up, but... Rip! That wasn't an option. Yes? Do not stare at me. I believe the words you are searching for are Bonjour, Madame La Bouche? I can't fucking read anything that these fucking people are saying, chat. These NPCs have, like, got me completely stumped with the dialogue. I can't. I can't. La douche. Allowing such an inelegant young man to wander around the academy willy-nilly, the girls who attend this honorable école will one day be the shining stars of Verdrean hot society. They should not be mixing with riffraff. As head of the deportment department, it is my duty to ensure that all who come here leave with the required standard of elegance, politesse, and that includes you. Jesus Christ, this is so bad. This is so bad. Lady Mouth, really? She is now one of the 10 plagues. Oh my god. Alright. The headmaster's office is in the center right there. But I also whoops. I see one side quest. I think I should go check that out real quick. Go see what the side quest is all about first. Hello. Ah, you must be the voyager Monsieur Medaille told me of. I am Madame de Beauvoir, Vice Principal de l'Académie. Perhaps you might be able to help me with un enquête privée, a private investigation. I was tidying the bookshelves in the bibliothèque the other day when I made a strange discovery. In amongst the old and dusty textbooks, I found a diary. I thought it was probably left behind by an ex-estudiante, a girl who had once studied here. So I add a petit peep inside, but what I found there was curio et encore curio, very strange indeed. Tell me, Voyager, will you help me get to the bottom of this little mystery? Yeah, sure, do it. Merci, Voyager. Thank you so much, bon alors. Let me tell you what was written in this journal. Here, I will bury my memories where the shadow of the birch trees that we dream beneath stretches in the evening light. All that I leave behind, I leave to you, my dearest friend. Birch tree, huh? It may be merely my imagination, but I cannot help thinking that this message is meant for me. When we were girls, my best friend and I would often sit on the swings beneath the old birch's branches and speak of what our lives would be like when we were grandes personnes. If this message is from air, then I must know what it means. What is buried out there in the jardin? I would go and search myself, but hélas, during the day, I am busy with my work, and at night I cannot see where I am digging. If you would search the jardin in my stead, I would be très obligé, very grateful indeed. Et bien, allow me to read the message to you encore une fois. Ere I will bury my memories where the shadow of the birch trees that we dream beneath stretches in the evening light. All that I leave behind, I leave to you, my dearest friend. Alright, we'll try it out. You can feel the pretentiousness? Got your... And on the 10th day, Dolores Umbridge showed up? Oh, I got you, yeah. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's go talk to the headmaster dude here. Let's go talk to little Dumbledore. Talk to little Dumbledore here. Yo, Dumbledore, what up, dude?
Ah, there you are. Now, you must allow me to introduce myself properly. I am Maxime Médaguet. And this is my humble establishment, l'Académie de Notre Maître des Médailles, a school in which miniature ladies bloom into beautiful full-grown flowers. As part of the education, we encourage our pupils to journey through all the lands of Edrea and to gather the maximum number of mini medals they can find.
You let little girls roam around monster-infested countryside all by themselves to search for little mini medals. You are very irresponsible, sir, and should not be taking care of these girls.
As they hunt for medals, they immerse themselves in the
I know, right,
cultures of
Ant?
the world and acquire at least a minimum of, how you say, savoir-faire. But every so often, a born medal hunter comes along. I sense this in you. I see the most maximally adroit medal detector of my career before me. However, there is one miniature problem. The Academy is for young girls and young girls alone. Sadly, I cannot offer you a place here.
Sexist! Sexist!
But does this mean I will allow such potential maximal to remain untapped? No! By the power vested in me, I hereby enroll you as an honorary member of l'Académie de Notre Maître des Médailles.
Yeah, what he said. Oh my god. Discount French Santa is annoying. Oh my god. Now to the formalities. First of all, take this, your very own album de médaille. Quoi? What is this you are saying? You already have an album de médaille from the miniature metal exchange in Puerto Valor? I knew it was bon idea to open that office. I have them and out albums to able adventurers in the hopes of finding a metal collector maximal. And now I have found you. Now that you are enrolled as an honorary student of the academy, I can give you access to the full package for elite metal detectors only. Allow me to upgrade your album to its maximum capacity. Maxime adds more pages to Dagonmar's album, De Médaille. For each and every mini medals that you bring to me, I will add a minuscule stamp to the album. And the more stamps you collect, the more maximally magnificent your rewards will be. Now go, young man. Your quest to collect the maximum number of mini medals has officially begun. Seek them out, pick them up, and bring them to me. Okay. You have brought me 10 mini medals. Magnifique. Allow me to stamp your album. Alright. Oh yes, stamp me. Oh yes, those stamps. Alright, what do we get? A shield bearer? Okay. Oh yeah. Alright, here we go. What is this? A Hermes hat? Really? Okay. Et voila! You have now collected a total of 10 stamps. Keep the mini medals coming, and when your total reaches 20, I'll reward you with a rune staff. Now isn't that a maximally magnificent prize? Alright, whatever, dude. Whatever floats your fucking boat, dude. Alright, here we go. This is only a very slight upgrade for me. I might end up getting the fur hat to somebody else that probably needs it more. Like, maybe we could do this? No, that's a... Where is it? Fur hood? That's not so clear cut now. That's not so clear cut. I'm not really I don't like that it gets rid of her magical might. I do like that it boosts her defense though. Who the fuck can I give this to? Maybe I can give it to Jade. I might give it to Jade. Nope, it's a fucking downgrade for her. How about Eric? Oh yeah, we already made that scarf for him. Rab? It's also gonna be a downgrade. Okay, maybe we just won't give it to anybody. Maybe no one's gonna have it. How about that? If you all are so fucking smart. Yeah, I'm not gonna give it to anybody. It's fine. All right. Tramp stamp alert. If you find the island of misfit toys. I mean, at least he can fucking pronounce the words, even if it is exaggerated. Hey! Listen here, old man. I found another one. Hi. Hi. Okay, that was stupid. All right, let's check out the tree, right? Oh, wait. Oh, is that it right there? It's a different kind of spark bee. What is this? The memory box. That was it. Oh my gosh. That was fucking easy. Yeah, but I don't see anything about the shadow. It said the shadow of the birch tree. The shadow isn't doing anything different. I think they fucked up in the quest text or something, you know? It doesn't make any sense. Oh, hey. Are you trying to poop? Are you trying to get your poop on? Is that what you're doing? Oh, wait. You are not the person I'm supposed to talk to. You want the whip. You want the whip. I forgot. Oh, fuck. I was at the campsite. I should have crafted it while I was there. I didn't even fucking think about it. Yeah, I found it. Here's the thing. Let me have a little look. It finds a red ribbon and letter inside. She unfolds the letter and begins to read. By the time you read this, I will be far, far away. The Crown Prince of Heliodor has asked for my hand in marriage, and I cannot refuse him. I am to be a queen, so I cannot think only of my own happiness anymore. My kingdom and my people must come first. I'm afraid that I will no longer be myself. But even though I may change, I will always carry the wonderful memories of the days we shared together at my heart. I will never forget you. So I beg you, dear friend, do not forget me. Remember the girl I was, and know that you will always be, something, ami, mon ames, oh god, my best friend, my soulmate. I give you my ribbon as a token of our eternal friendship. You always said how much you liked it. Now it is yours. Ah, so it is true. There's a letter from Air, my dearest friend. She was the prettiest girl in the school. La plus belle fille de l'académie. With long, beautiful black hair that she always tied with that bright red ribbon. On the day of our graduation, I learned that she was to be married to the prince of a faraway kingdom. I felt so betrayed. We had such a terrible argument. That was the last time I ever saw her. I heard she gave birth to a daughter, but was taken ill soon after the child was born and passed away. I have always regretted what happened that night. We should not have fought. She was happy, and I should have been happy for her. So many years have passed since the dreamlike days we spent together, but I have thought about ma belle amie every day since we said au revoir. Merci, Voyager. I thank you for bringing us together once more. Voila, take her ribbon as your reward. My friend was June filet? I have no idea. She wore it in her beautiful hair. But I am an old woman now. I must follow her lead and let go of childish things. Let your companion wear it instead. She is très belle too. With long black hair just like that of my friend. I am sure it will suit her just as much as it did ma belle amie. That's so beautiful because that's actually her friend's daughter and she doesn't even realize it. Oh, that's nice. Success! A tuna fillet? Pretty much, Michael. That's how I read it. I kind of gave up and I was just like, yeah, it's a tuna fillet. Alright. So. Apparently we're supposed to be able to find something about one of the orbs here? I haven't found anything yet. Child's curiosity is a wonderful thing, but if left unchecked, it can lead to results dangerous. That is why we have a strict curfew. After all, the Academy is but a stone's throw from the Eerie Eyrie. That valley is ruled over by a cruel and covetous Asilium bird. If ever that feathered fiend sees anything shiny, seizes it in its talons and takes it home to its nest. Oh, I bet it took one of the fucking orbs, right? To learn the true horror of this beast, go to the bibliothèque. We have a book there that will tell you all about him. Okay, we actually probably should go to the library and see. We might actually find some information about the orbs. Oh, hello. Dagonmar's nostrils are suddenly filled with an intensely flowery fragrance. Bonjour, monsieur. My name's Malodorine Delamorog. Do you like my perfume? All my friends in school say I'm the prettiest smelling walking corpse they've ever met. Alright, enough of that. Oh, look, it's you. Really, May? The dress and everything? The dress and everything? There's a book called The Seven Wonders of the Academy. Dagonmar takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. Wonder number 7, the mysterious rose of the window. A student slain in a terrible accident? The spirit, once a pupil of the Academy, is doomed not only to remain in our world, but to remain in the very spot where she met her untimely death. She appears in the prep rooms at night and is never seen anywhere else. Her mournful face can be seen staring from the windows on cold and lonely evenings at what she gazes only she can know. Perhaps she still dreams of graduating, something she can never do. Have the chance to go out and see the big wide world. Okay, well, we're gonna check that out since it's fucking nighttime, right? What's this one say? Hey, fine and dandy designs. Would I Smart suits, posh waistcoats, bling bling belts. Hell yeah. Nice. We found some stuff, chat. Found some stuff. Hug you furiously. Aw, sweet. Zijunfi? Zijunfi? Okay. Interesting, Michael. Gotcha. There's a book called King Charlemagne, Maximally Marvelous Idea. Okay, since long before the Metal King ever became a king, he lived only for his beloved mini-metals. Gathering as many of his little golden friends as he could was all he ever cared about. But the moment he held his newborn daughter in his arms, something changed. Suddenly he found himself caring about someone else's happiness. He wanted the best for his little girl no matter what it took. For 3 days and 3 nights, he racked his brains, trying to think how he might ensure that the princess grew to be a wise, graceful, beautiful woman who loved mini-metals as much as he did. Then on the morning of the 4th day, as he performed his daily exercises, specially tailored to help him seek out mini-metals, of course, he had an idea. Eureka, he shouted. I shall create a school where young ladies can learn of the wonders of mini-metals. And so the academy was born. Alright, cool. Cool story, Brooke. Oh my god, there are so many fucking books in here. Sees the word jackpot printed in large letters on the page. It must be his lucky day. What? The fuck? Cool. Next level neckwear. I know how to make stars of clarity, necklaces of immunity, and full moon collars. Browsing rose collars. Oh my god, so much stuff! Look at all this stuff, guys! You can make all these different necklaces. That's amazing. Sweet! I'm gonna have to check that out next time. Perfect picnics for monster riding madams. Dagonmar takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. A skull rider steed is fast and strong, but not so fast that the rider's tummy doesn't start to rumble before he reaches his destination. Anyone who's traveled on Monsterback knows that it's hungry work, which is why whenever I set out to see the world atop a monster mount, I make sure to pack a hearty lunch. 2 large rounds of sandwiches and a pot of coffee with 3 lumps of sugar and plenty of milk. The traveler's perfect picnic. With that in my knapsack, I'm ready to sit back and watch the world go by in style, knowing that I have a real treat awaiting me when hunger strikes. Okay, whatever, dude. What's up, May? There are so many books in the library. Who would have thought? I know, right, Michael? You find a furry book and now collars? May, you're banned. May, you are so fucking banned. Looks like previous year's student register. There's a list of all kinds of weird and wonderful names, followed by a note saying that the register for the next school year will be compiled soon. There's a book called All That Glitters Is Soon Gone, A Tale of Condors and Criminality. Deep in the eastern reaches of the Champ Sauvage, a secluded valley sits high in the mountains. The locals call it the Eerie Eyrie, for it is the nesting place of the most infernal of flying fiends, the Elysium bird. Like many of its smaller avian cousins, this bird shows a compulsive interest in objects that twinkle and glisten, and will roam far and wide in search of such treasures. The most egregious example of this behavior occurred quite recently, when a particularly aggressive individual attacked a nearby manor house. The beast tore through the very roof of the building and made away with a large silver orb. Oh my god, that's it. The most priceless heirloom of the noble family who dwelt there. The monster was thought to have taken the orb back to the Eyrie, but a party sent to recover it never returned. It seems likely that both they and the treasure they sought will never be seen again. Okay, yeah, that's what we're looking for. The silver orb is one of the actual orbs. Hello, I'm Conchella, and I'm a shell slime. If anyone asks you what's got a foot but no legs, the answer is me. I love a good riddle. I'm just putting the finishing touches on my most mind-bending, brain-straining riddles yet, so as soon as they're ready, I'll challenge you to a royal riddle bonanza. Okay, whatever, dude. Wonder if we actually have to come back and play his game later. Leashes and muzzles, you're so banned, May. You're so fucking banned. So whenever you ride a monster mount, bring a sandwich. Pretty much, that's what I got out of that. Yeah, that is still locked. All right, where's this haunted place? I want to see the haunted place. Is it maybe these rooms over here? Try this. Might be upstairs, actually. Yeah, I don't see any fucking ghosts in here. Must be upstairs. Yeah, I think it's upstairs. Let's check upstairs real quick. I haven't even been up there yet. What we got up here? Whenever you write a sandwich, I think I corrected myself, right? Editor-in-chief of the school newsletter? Not that you'd know it from this big blank, blank, blank space on the notice board. I just finished tacking up this month's issue when it got caught by the breeze and blew out the window. And to top it all off, it was an all-new format. It even had the long-awaited Cher Cherie column, advice for the lovelorn from Madame Cherie herself. I've already taken all the letters out of the tray thing for the printing press. It would take forever to put it all together again. I suppose I'll have to write this month's issue off and start work on the next one. Oh, but it was so good. That sucks. Wonder if I can help. Okay, I bet this side quest over here that I see on the minimap is gonna be from the ghosts. I'm pretty sure. I bet this is a thing. Let's check it out. Or not. Nope, it's from a creature with big dick-sucking lips. I do hope that this slug is of age, because I did just make that joke. Okay. Oh, hello there. My name's Priscilla, and I have a problem. A secret anguish that I can't tell any of my classmates. You look like a tight-lipped sort of fellow. If I share my deepest, darkest secret with you, will you promise not to tell anyone? I'm gonna tell everybody. I'm gonna embarrass you. Thank you so much. Now, have you heard of Le Mini Monde, our school newsletter? Well, I heard that Madame Cherie was starting a new column offering advice to the lovelorn, so I wrote a letter to ask her about my secret passion. But I'm too afraid to read her answer. What if she says that he'll never be mine? My heart would break clean in two. That's why I need someone to read it for me. But I can't ask any of my classmates. They can never know the unfathomable depths of my desire. Oh my god. Which is where you come in. Could you go and read this month's issue for me? But that's what was just destroyed. You'll find it pinned up on the notice board. If you can't see it, just ask Bastiene, the editor. She's a hammerhood. So you should be able to spot her easy enough. Be able to tell you where to find it. Yeah. Problem is it blew out the window, so I guess we're gonna have to go out the window and try to find it, you know? Seems a little prissy. Wow. Let me check out these other rooms before we go on. Hey, here we go. There's a book called Jolly Songs for Jolly Girls. All right. Oh god, I'm not singing this. Nope. 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 Oh shit. Your hair is just gorgeous and those big blue eyes, swoon. I'd love to talk more, but my friend here would just get jealous. Maybe I'll see you around somewhere. Bye for now, handsome. Oh, wow. You are... I don't even know what to say to that, really. Oh, hey, another book. There's a story entitled, I Love to Hate You, a Schoolyard Scandal. Okay. Standing in the unkept field behind the school, the wind playing with the crimson scarf wrapped tightly around her neck and tousling her auburn hair. Emily's eyes burned with barely concealed rage. Finally, Matilda appeared. Two girls locked eyes. The stalk of an unripe cherry poked from the corner of Matilda's mouth. You took your time, Emily. Her voice was harsh, almost screaming. Don't speak with your mouth full, Matilda, Emily snapped back. You know how I hate that. You wouldn't want to make me angry now, would you? Matilda grinned her wicked grin and spat the cherry pip high into the air, where it soared in a lazy arc. And it was then that Emily realized the moment the pip hit the ground would mark the start of the fateful final fight between these two long-standing rivals. To be continued. Will Emily survive? What will happen to Matilda? Read the stunning conclusion in next month's issue, The Scarlet Scarf's Farewell. I kind of want to read it. Where's the next edition? Where's the next edition? I want to read it. In either case, we need to head to the Eerie Eyrie. There being pretty heavy-handed with their hints about another orb being located there. A silver one, apparently. So we're gonna start heading that way, I think. Let's kill the bunny first, though. Fucking rabbits, I swear to God. I swear to fucking God, these fucking rabbits. All right, here we go. All right, so anyway. I really need to put something together for Saturday. I was intending to do our 2-year stream anniversary on Saturday, but I'm actually I'm not entirely sure what to do for it. I have a general idea that I want to play multiplayer games and stuff. So like there's definitely gonna be like some Final Fantasy 14 with Snowlush as usual, but I also want to do some other stuff and I don't know what. Do you guys have any preference or any ideas or anything like that? Oh, you're working Saturday? No, we're not doing Twitch Sings. No. I know you guys want me to do it, and so I apologize. But no, we're not doing that. Twitch Singing French. Dead by Daylight? Maybe. We had some problems with Dead by Daylight last time we tried to do it for a community night. A lot of people were having like technical problems and stuff, but they might have fixed all that shit in the patch. I don't know. We used to play a lot of Dead by Daylight for community nights back in the day. I was kind of thinking maybe like Stardew Valley multiplayer, but that's kind of like something you can't just do in one day. It's like a multiple weeks kind of thing, you know? Maybe not that. Save real quick. Beaten to death on a Twitch. Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, Dead by Daylight is a fun game, but I'm just not as obsessed with it as a lot of the other gays on Twitch are. I've noticed that like gays are fucking drawn to that game, like big time. I don't know why, but I think it's kind of funny. I like it. I just can't play it as much as other people do. Like some people, they've made that their main game, and like that's cool. It's just not for me, you know? I like playing it occasionally, but I don't know. They're interactive with chat? Yeah. So like we could play like Jackbox, right? We could do Cluster Truck. See how far I can get in Cluster Truck. That's usually pretty fun. What else could we do, chat? I'm trying to think.
Did I do all right?
There's Choice Chamber. I'm kind of done with Choice Chamber though. That game is just makes me rage. That's all that game does, is it makes me rage. Minecraft? I could probably, I'd have to set up a server again. The old server, like I have the save files from the old server. Like I have the save files, but I'd have to set up a new server. I do plan on going back to it though, so maybe it would be worth. Maybe that's a big maybe. I could get back into that again. Ultimate Chicken Horse. I've not played that, May. I've not played that. The name sounds familiar. What is that, Michael? Is that what kind of game is that? I'm guessing it's an X-Men game, but I don't know like what genre of game that is. Guys be in the mood to play it? Yeah, same, Nick. Kill the rabbits. Oh, look at the rabbits, they're so cute. They're so adorable. This way to the Eerie Eyrie, enter at your own risk. It's like a gauntlet game? Okay.